I've met Vanessa in college. We go way back, and I've been very proud to
Well, we
watch
just got
her.
out of college.
I know, that was like 10 minutes ago. We're so young. Um, and I've just been very proud watching her in every endeavor do well, and that's always intriguing, watching someone do something very well. And I had been very successful in 2 previous businesses, and I was looking for a way as my family grew. You know, we have 4 children. I put my husband through nursing school. He's settled into his career, and I was like, I need to find something that can provide more time freedom for my family, so we can, adjust to his nursing schedule and provide an income, because, raising 4 children, and we love to be generous. We love to build things that matter in this life. And so we were looking for a way for my income to be well leveraged and to maximize my wisdom and insight and what I can add to people's lives to help them take theirs and do it in their life. So I reached out to a friend of mine who also went to college with us, and I said, I just need some advice. I've seen you give out some advice. And she was like, well, you can go and creep on Vanessa's page and find all the free stuff. And she was like, it'll take you probably about 6 or 7 months, and you'll get a plan to going, and then you can, figure it out. And I was like, I don't have 6 months. I was like, I've got bills to pay. I've got kids to raise. And I was like, I don't have that kind of time. So my husband and I sat down and we discussed it, and I took the first step and I joined Vanessa's Create program, which is, kind of like the, let's get to know Vanessa, let's learn some really good stuff, and let's get your program created. It was brilliant. Then she presented the next level of what she offers, which is, okay, now you've got your message, you've got your program. Don't you want to know really, really well how to get it out into the world most simply? And in my heart, I said yes. I was looking at the investment going, wow, this is kind of a really, tricky time. We're trying to buy a house. And my husband looked at me and he was like, we even looked for an investor to try to like help us figure this out. And there was no investor to be found. And my husband took me out to dinner one night and he said, babe, he's like, I want to invest in you. I believe in you. You can do this. And it took my breath away that he would agree that this is something worth doing and worth learning quickly. And the path is almost like a sewing pattern, where if you just cut it out and sew where she tells you to sew, you'll have the dress in the end, you'll have it. And so knowing that we were going to make this huge investment, I was like, I've got to figure out how to make some cash really quick so I can put that money back into our savings fund. So from what I learned just in the Create program, I was like, let me just make a quick little program here, a totally different program. Let me make a little program here so that I can quickly make some money to put back in our account. And next thing I knew, I realized that while I was learning the information, I was also learning just how to do it. And so I got the how-tos. I made my first group, and now I think that was November. I started your very first class, and here we are. But as of the middle of February, I would say this is when the middle of February, I had already made over $11,000 back, which is well over the investment. And I haven't even done a real version yet. I've only done like a beta trial run version. And just to know, number one, how to do this, how to invite people and how to attract versus selling, because I don't like selling. Selling is exhausting. I love offering people a solution to their pain, a solution to their problem, and how can I help them get there faster. And Vanessa's program here has been just for me the key that I needed to unlock this limitless income potential for myself, for my family, and for the impact that we want to have on the world.
And Charity, I would love for you to share how we teach the philosophy of selling it first. And I'm going to walk through, and we're going to walk our audience through exactly how to make the money first, the top mistakes to avoid, and the step-by-step program that I walked Charity through in creating her program. But share with us like the fact that you've made this money before you created a single module first.
Right. So again, like I said, I threw together my program, and there's almost something powerful about that. It was like a baptism by fire kind of method. But what I like about the way you teach is it will come out of you naturally. It will flow out of you. And so you get your outline, you kind of get your bones of what you want to teach on. And then as you teach it, the amazing nuggets and juicy bits come out. and you can get that feedback immediately from those clients and constantly tweak and tweak and tweak and make it better and better and better. And so there's not that pressure to have it be perfect. And that's one of the things that I teach in my writing class, is that it doesn't have to be perfect, to be the first implementation or the first offering. You just make it better every time, and you get that feedback every time, which is great.